full body mobilization starts with neck circles. You do 3 per side, focus on the full range of motion, 3 each direction. Then you move to shoulder circles, all the way to the front, all the way up, back, 3 each direction. Then you move to arm circles, all the way in the front, reach back, 3 each direction. Then you move, that's the head and neck. Now you move to the spinal movements. Now you got side bends. Brace your core, squeeze your butt. Bend to the side. You'll go 3 per side. Then next you got biggie smalls, or front and back bends. Exhale, squeeze your butt, nice strong legs, bend over to the front. And then reach as far back as you can and exhale. You do that 3 times. The next one are trunk twists. Plant your feet into the ground, grip your hands, and turn as far to the back as you can. You do 3 per side. The next one are hip circles. It's good to have a support. So, if I'm supporting my leg, first you do hip flexion. External rotation, a fire hydrant, kick it out to the back, and return to center. That would be 1 rep. So you'll do 3 reps forward just like that, and then 3 reps backwards per leg. Next one, you got Cossack squats. You're sinking nice and low onto the ground, feet firmly planted, wide stance. Oh, I'm going to sink down low to one leg. This foot maintains a forward position, and the other one turns up to the sky. Hold that for a few seconds. Translate to the other side. If you pause in the bottom, really challenge that depth, do 3 per side. Now next, you got single leg RDLs. Have one foot nice and strong in the ground. Nice soft knee. Bend over to the side, maintain a good core. Woo! Maintain that balance in that foot. And the goal is you want your body in a big straight line. No bending down. Nice straight back leg, nice straight torso. Return to center, that will be 1 rep. Do 3 reps per side. Next one is a split squat. Plant your foot firm in front of you. Plant your foot firm in front of you. And I'm just gonna drive my knee over top and a bit lateral of my foot, maintaining a straight back leg and a good upright posture. If you sink down, drive that knee forward, feel a good stretch in that hip flexion. Hold this for a few seconds, return to the top. You have 3 per side. Whew. All the way down. The last one are ninja squats to ankle rotations. The ninja stance is anything off of the heels. So a ninja squat is you squat down to the bottom, maintaining that athletic position off your heels. The ankle rotation is the tricky part. Now I'm trying to use all my foot strength to rotate my knee down to the ground as slow and controlled as possible. Oof. How slow can you go? A support makes it easier. All the way down nice and slow. All the way up nice and slow. Return to the top. That would be 1 rep. You do 3 total. That's the full body mobilization. The squat hold progressions are composed of 3 main exercises. The first step and the first one are called the sky reaches. So all you gotta do, sink nice and low in that squat hold, try and maintain feet forward and heels on the ground. All you're gonna do, opposite hand to opposite ankle, sink your hips down and twist up to the sky, trying to maintain a nice low set hip. Hold this for a few seconds, return to normal, feel a good set, readjust if you need. Once again, opposite hand, opposite leg, twist up to the thigh, feel some nice snap, crackle, pops, and hold that all the way. Alternating until you do 6 per side. Number 2 are called the shoulder pushaways or the knee pushaways. Same thing, squat hold progressions, you gotta work in your squat. So sink down nice and low. All I'm gonna do, drive my right shoulder into that same knee, so this side is just all lax. And then I take my left hand to that left knee, push it away as far as I can. Feel a great stretch in that hip flexor and that groin. Hold for a few seconds, return, and then I'll repeat on the other side. Set that knee, set that shoulder down into that knee, push that opposite leg away as far as you can, trying to maintain that great depth with your hips at the bottom of the squat. Whew. You do 6 reps per side once again. Number 3, the last one, are called the Buddha prayers. So once again, sit nice and low in that squat, hold as best as you can. Try and keep your feet pointed forward. Just kind of sit in the middle, right? Heart, hands in heart center, just like yoga. And you're just kind of elbows on the inside of those knees. And just push out with your hands, right? So I'm separating my hands. As I do that, I'm driving outwards in my knees with my elbows. Hold that for a few seconds, return. Hold that for a few seconds, return. The whole time, I'm trying to challenge my depth, see how low I can sink. See how low I can sink my hips. And the important thing is with these squats, we really want to make sure we're maintaining a good core position, right? We don't want to be all slacking down, all lazy. We want to be able to maintain a good arch in our back, maintain a good squat. So if you need to sacrifice a little depth, for example, I can't go all the way down. You see I get a little butt wink. I need to stay a little up higher here. I can do my Buddha squats up here and all the other exercises. Those are the squat hold progressions. Moving on from those squat progressions, we got 4 more exercises to finish off our specific warm-up. The first of which is our split squat holds. So a split squat, you're just taking a nice wide stance. I'm driving my knee over and a little bit outside my toe. I'm trying to maintain a good straight back leg this whole time and a nice strong upright posture. So you're gonna go sink down. We're keeping a nice 5-5-1 tempo. So that means 5 seconds on the way down. See how low you can sink, see how low you can sink. Now it's a 5-second hold at the bottom. 4, 5, and then return up back to the top. You would do 5 reps per side for 2 sets. If mobility doesn't allow you to get down that low with just on the ground, you can do a bit of an incline support. So I just have a little 25 plate here. You can do it up on a bench. You can use any level of incline required. All you would do, an extra little fun tip, ankle mobility is greater if your heel is floating opposed to the full heel support. I prefer heel floating. You can, same thing, you'll sink down, 5 seconds on the way down, and then you'll hold it for another 5 once you're at the bottom. Once again, maintain that straight back leg, keeping a good upright posture. 5 seconds down, 5 at the bottom, return up to the top. Once again, 2 sets of 5 reps per leg. We don't need to add any weight because this is, once again, this is the warm-up. We're still trying to flush blood into our muscles, and we'll be using enough weight when we're doing our squats and deadlifts. So, the next one are Cossack squats. The Cossack squat, you're standing out nice and wide, and you're just gonna sink to one side. Whew. All right, so I'm gonna sink down to my left side. Bang, see how low you can go. Drive that knee outwards over that toe. Sink, see how low you can go. I'm feeling a good stretch in my groin, good stretch in my hip. So this toe stays pointed forward. This one points upright. We're holding each position at the bottom for 5 seconds. Once you get 5, you'll switch over to the other side and maintain the same thing. So we're doing 3 sets of 5 reps with a 5-second hold at the bottom. If your mobility doesn't allow you to get low enough, you can always use a support. Here, so in this case, I'll use my nice handy squat rack here. All you gotta do, same idea, you're still sinking nice and low in that Cossack, but now I have this whole support. I can lean back on this. Look at how much extra depth I can get, right? I'm pulling back, and now I can really play around with this position of this foot, how that's going, how much ankle flexion, how much dorsiflexion I'm getting this ankle, how upright I can keep my spine. Same thing, we'll hold for 5 seconds per side, 3 sets of 5 reps. Whew. Number 3, we got some tempo push-ups. A big thing with the push-up, a big key that we gotta see is that core position, right? If I'm down on my push-up, this is not what we want to see. We don't want our body in an L, we want our body in a good straight line. So a good gauge is my hands are stacked right under my shoulders and my core is in a great hollow position. All that means is my butt's not sticking up, I'm not taking, I'm squeezing my glutes, squeezing my core, and I'm rounding that butt forward. Now my body's in a great straight line position. So once again, we're doing a nice tempo rep. 5 seconds on the way down, 3-second hold, and 1 up. So 5 seconds on the way down. See if you can maintain that core. Hold at the bottom, my chest isn't touching. I'm just holding. 2, 1, and return to the top. If it's too difficult to do it at the bottom, to do it flat on the ground, you can always do the same thing on an inclined surface. So same idea, squeeze that butt forward, good hollow position. 5 seconds on the way down. 3, 2, 1 at the bottom, and shoot back up. So you got 2 sets of 10 push-ups. And now the variation is you're gonna do neutral grip, just about shoulder width, and diamond grip as well. So how that would look from the front is we're just activating different muscles now. So the neutral grip, if you're a little wider, it's gonna be a little more shoulder, a little more chest action. So same thing, 5 on the way down. Hold it, hold it, hold it. I want my elbows to be about 45 degrees. All the way out is a little dangerous and unstable. I want 45 degrees. Hold 3 seconds, and then up. The other one is the diamond. So this is more triceps. If we're gonna be doing bench, gotta make sure our triceps are warm. So I'm bringing my hands together, my index fingers and my thumbs, make a nice little diamond. Same thing, 5 seconds on the way down. Hold for 3. My elbows are tucked to my sides now, and shoot back up. There we go, that was exercise number 3. And last one are just simple dumbbell rotators. All you gotta do, I have a 10-pound weight here. You could use a little 5 as well. We're just doing 2 sets of 12 per arm. All you gotta do is just grip it. I prefer a supinated grip. Always works very nice. Make sure that elbow is hugging that side body, and nice and slow. So for 3 seconds, you're rotating out, maintaining that good elbow in that side body. 3 seconds, rotate out, hold it for 3 seconds. At that end range, bring it nice and slow and careful on the way back. So 2 sets of 12 reps of nice controlled dumbbell rotators per side. There you go, that finishes off the specific warm-up.